Hey, hey everyone, I just ordered some art supplies from, you guessed it, Amazon. But before I show those items to you, I want to share my eBay store link. Let's see if I can get this to focus. You can go to ebay.com /STR for store /AGabirey Art. And that is AGabirey, AGabirey, and then the word art. Hopefully this is focused. Okay, there you go. And I'm showing it to you like that because my channel is not yet monetized. I'll go ahead and open this. So I can't share any links in the description box until my channel is monetized. So if you could go ahead and click subscribe for me, that would really help me out as I do this review on this product. The first item is the Faber Castell 15 watercolor crayons. I hope this focus is good enough. Okay, and this is a cute picture on here. I'm going to open that in just a moment. And the other item that I got is, let's see what this is. Oh, I think these are my brayers for when I make papers with my jelly plate. Because this is what the box looked like on Amazon. If you're interested in these, this is the information, because like I said, my channel is not yet monetized at the time of this video, so I can't put any links in the description box. Yeah, it says 3 pieces, rub. Yeah, these are the brayers for when I make papers with my jelly plates. Let's see. Hopefully this can get into focus. Hopefully you can see that information. Okay, let's open this. Yeah, these are my 3 brayers. First, let's look at the little cute one. Super cute. And it works really well. They had a different design for some of these, but I think that this design will roll the best when it's like a little bit of space here. But they made some of them where this handle was touching onto the roll bar, and I didn't like that. Plus, those got a lot of bad reviews. Those got some bad reviews, but these got better reviews. I think it was like 3 of them for maybe $9.99 for these 3. And this is the largest one. It rolls really well. This one rolls. This one here is a little bit more stiff. Oops. And I can see that it left a little bit of a black mark here on the paper. But I'm not going to use these now. Let's see, this one here. This medium-sized one does not roll all that good. But it's rolling now, so I guess maybe I need to kind of fool around with it first before I can get it going. But this little one rolls really well. And this big one rolls really well. It's a little bit stiff, but it's starting to roll a little bit better. So I think this one is going to be the stiff one. It doesn't, yeah, see, it's not rolling with just one finger so easily. I think it might have been too close to this end, but I kind of moved it away from there, so there's a little bit of space there. But I don't know, maybe if I reach out, maybe if I turn it a little bit for a while, then it'll probably roll better. So I'm going to have to continue to turn it some, get it kind of loose, and I can always reach out to Amazon customer service if it continues to move stiffly. Okay, so let's get on to these Faber Castell 15 watercolor crayons. Super cute picture. Yeah, I like that. It says that they're triangular shaped for better control right there. Watercolor paint is in the crayon. That's what that says there. Watercolor paint is in the crayon. This is for ages 3 and up. And here are the colors on the back. Let's see. It has black, dark gray, yellow, green. Let me just open these right now, and then we can go over the colors. I'll take my time and open these. Okay, nothing else in the box. Comes with a little brush that's super cute, and they're protected with this little foam sheet. Move that out of the way. And here are the colors, and the names are on the colors as well. All of them have a nice point to them. I'll show you this. Except, okay, this one does have a point. This is how the point looks on these. And the top part is flat. When you look at this one, okay, the paper just kind of rolled up to the top, but this one is also the same shape. So this is how they look. Let's see. There's 15 in here. And it's got a cute little brush. Okay. And it has a little plastic cap over that. And it's a nice sharp point on this. Okay. Not focusing too well, but it's a nice sharp point at the top. I hope you can see that. Okay, not a very long handle, but again, they wanted to make it just big enough where kids can use this as well. Okay, so the color names in order. This is white, salmon pink, ochre, vermilion. Of course, that's a red. No, this is vermilion, and then red is next to it. Rose pink, dark brown, violet, cobalt blue, light blue, deep green, yellow green, dark gray, and black. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a chart with all of these names, and I'm going to test them with making marks and using them in water as well. And then I'm going to test them using some of these colors here. Some of these are Prismacolor, and about a couple of them are Color pencils. So let me go ahead and make my chart, and then I will come right back to do the testing, and hopefully I'll have time to draw something as well. One moment. Okay, I'm back, and I'm showing you that I'm using a Faber Castell black watercolor pencil right here because I want to test these crayons over the color black as well for watercolor black to see how it responds to that. Okay. And I use, like right here, you see a series of Prismacolor pencils. I will put those color pencils in the description box, but just for the record, in this order, in the same order as you see them going here, I use Tuscan Red and Poppy Red. Those are two Prismacolors, but I use the light pink color, and then going back to Prismacolor, I use apple green, grass green. I'll show it to you here. There's grass green. And then I used light cerulean blue here. And Then I use cyan blue, but this is a color pencil right here that I use. Okay. The rest were Prismacolors other than two colors. Okay, so now I'm going to use the white. I'm going to test first with the white, and it's getting dark. So that's outside, so that's why it's looking dark in here. But of course, we know that the white is not going to be showing much color, but I'm going to go ahead and use it here. And I mean, you're not going to be able to see this, but, and I'm going to go across here, and you can see that white there. Okay, you can see it there. And let's see, put it somewhere there. Okay, so the color white does show up on top of the black watercolor pencil. That's by Faber Castell. Okay, let's put that back. We're going to move on to the salmon pink. That's what the salmon pink looks like. It looks a little orange on here. Okay, and now let me put some more here and add some water using the cute little brush that came with it. Wetting the brush a little bit here. Let's see how this does with water. Okay. So it does spread nicely and going from dark to light. The more color I pick up and spread it to the water, and you can see how far this is going. Okay, so now let's try it over the color black. Okay, so you see it there showing up. Let me go a little bit more there. Okay, so you can see that you can draw over the color black. And just a little bit shows up on the crayon, but that can easily, these are water soluble as well. So that can easily come off. The next color is ochre. Please thumbs up the video if this is helping you any. Put some more here. This is a very pretty color. And these are triangle shapes so that they don't easily move and roll off the table. And yes, as adults, we need that too. Some of the hairs just came off with a little brush here. So this this brush is not all that stable as far as the hair staying in place. You see a piece of hair right here. Add a little bit more water. So the color on this one, the color is fading out very quickly once I add a little bit of water. I haven't even added much water, and this brush is starting, the hairs are starting to tear up on it already. Okay, so let's move on to the next color. Oh, also I got to put the ochre over the color black. And you see that it's showing. I have to go over it twice. So the colors are working good with the black. The next color is yellow. Make it again right here so I can put some water in it. And I already feel, you know, this part right here is kind of rattling as I shake it like that. It's kind of rattling in this area, so it's not all that secure. Okay. The yellow is spreading. It's doing better than this ochre did, which is a surprise because the ochre is a darker color. Okay, I'm going to go over the black. Okay. Now the next color is vermilion. And let me do this as well. In case some of you are wanting me to do that, I'll go back and do that on these colors so that you can see, you know, how it looks. And, you know, I'm using the corner, or you can do this flat down. It'll be thicker if you go flat down, and then it's thinner when you use it on the corner. See, it's a little bit more finer on the corner, but this is like face down, then that's when it's thicker. Okay. The next color is red. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, let me run this one in the water. Vermilion with the water. Okay. That one is doing well with the water. This color spreading really well. Okay. Let me go over the black. That shows up very well in black. Vermilion. Yeah. The next color is red. This one feels very good. This red feels very creamy. I like that. Now I'm using the side, and then I'm going face down. It's thicker. Go ahead and do the black to save time. I like how that looks on the black, and it's a very creamy feel, this color. It just glides. More of the hairs are coming out of this poor brush. And the red color is kind of looking a little bit pink as I add water to the brush. Okay. Next color is rose pink. I'm using on the side and then face down. Definitely showing up really well there. I like this color better than the red when the water is added. The next color is dark brown. Let's add it to the black. Shows up very nicely. see how this does with some water added. And it's spreading very well with the water. Let's move on to the next color, violet. So very nicely on the black. See how this does with the water. Pretty violet color. I like that, it's pretty. The next color is cobalt blue. This color glides on very nicely. Oops, it broke. I put too much pressure on it, but it feels creamy. And that's okay if it broke, because at some point all the crayons break anyway, or they, you know, get smaller in size as you use them. Very pretty cobalt blue color with the water added. It's very pretty. Can be used for the sky. Now let's go on to light blue. Put this piece of crayon back. Move on to light blue. Okay. 1, 2. And then go straight down for a thicker crayon. Okay, and all these are showing up really well with the black, which is good. Let's add some water here. Pretty light blue color. I like that. That can be used for the sky as well, or mountains. Okay. Now let's go up here to a deep green. And it feels so creamy. And I love the color green. I like to mix my own green colors when I'm using paint. Super pretty. Oh, I forgot to go through these colors. Oops. Okay, it's working well with Prismacolors, so sorry about that. I'm going to go back and do that for these. The deep green is coming out as more like a sap green color when I add the water. Maybe that's a good thing. Okay, the next color is, oops, I got the colors mixed up. Actually, that is a yellow green where I just put that. And now the color, I'm gonna change this to yellow green. That's yellow green. And I'm going to change this to deep green so that there's no confusion. This will be deep green. This is yellow green. And then this is going to be deep green. I love the way this glides on. Definitely a deep green, pretty color. Oops. Almost put the black Prismacolor watercolor pencil in this water. Okay, that's a nice shade of dark green. My hand is getting a little bit tired. Let's go through these colors. It works really well with the Prismacolors. Next color is dark gray. Okay. Down. Looks like a charcoal gray. Okay, works really well with those. Prismacolors and Color. Yeah, it's some more water, but the gray is coming out. Okay, a little bit of gray coming out, not a whole lot. And of course, black. Black on black, of course, that's going to look good. And it goes through nicely on the Prismacolor and Color colors there on the end without any problem. So you can use these with Prismacolor color pencils and Color pencils. Color pencils, okay. Let me see how this does with water. Okay, that looks very nice. Okay, and also I want to go back and mark through these with just going through. Oh, that white shows up very nicely on the Prismacolor and Color colors. Very nice. The next color is Salmon Pink. I forgot to do this earlier. Salmon Pink shows up very nicely on those colors. Oh shit. Sorry, this is Salmon Pink right here. Salmon Pink. And this is Ochre. All of these colors are showing up nicely. This is Yellow. And Vermilion. That looks very nice. I like that. Here we go with Red. Super nice. Rose Pink. I really like that. Those colors look so nice together. Dark Brown. I really like that. Nice and deep color. Violet. Okay. That looks really good together there. And this is my cobalt blue that broke. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the point there. Cobalt blue, oh, I really like that. Unfortunately, it broke because I was putting too much pressure. Light blue, super nice. And then let's go to the yellow, green. Oh, okay, I already did all these colors over here. All right, so again, let's look at these. And the white showed up really well with the use of the other color pencils, such as Prismacolor and Color. That was one of the ones that showed up very nicely. Also, another one of my favorites was how the red showed up right here. The red showed up very nicely, and so did the rose pink. Another one that I really liked was the dark brown, the cobalt blue, and also the violet showed up very nicely. Let's see. And I also liked how the yellow green right here, yellow green, as well as the deep green and the black showed up very nicely. Those were some of my favorites as far as working with um, colored pencils, Prismacolor and Color colored pencils that I kind of swatched over here. All right, so when you get a chance to, check out my eBay store, ebay.com/STR for store, and AGabirey Art, AGabirey Art. Okay, I would really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up, and I don't want the video to get too long. So if any companies want me to review any products, I purchased this product by myself. So if any other companies want me to review any products, whether it's watercolors, I would love to get some gouache. I would love to get some gouache, and also some more watercolors would be nice too, or some Caran d'Ache. You know, I'm just really, open to different supplies. Or if any company wants to donate any canvases or any printers or scanners, I would really appreciate that as well. So reach out to me at my Gmail, and I'll be glad to communicate with you concerning that. Give the video a thumbs up, like and subscribe. I would like for my channel to get monetized. I would really appreciate your help on that. And I will see you all in the next one. I'm just giving you one final look. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.